And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in at the 3. Now here's Gordon. Just could not put it together in that loss to San Antonio. In the corner, Murray with it. Connects from three-point range.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Here's Thompson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Şengün kicks to Durant. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch. Love seeing the desire that comes through when a team knows they have to turn it up to pull off the comeback.
And here is Murray following Fred VanVleet's 3. Basket good.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. Tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thanks, David. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask, this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Eason. Rebound by the Nuggets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series, as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Thompson outside. KD looking around. And Houston again with the bucket.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to VanVleet. Şengün inside. Nothing on the board. Yep, that one goes. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now here's Murray, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Inside. And Smith with the stop.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Thompson.
The first free throw is good. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Smith, the pass to Finney Smith. Now Eason. Houston moving it around. Smith outside. KD. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. KD's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Gordon against Durant. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. For the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Tari Eason. And Okogie subbed in for Durant. Here's Strother. Pass to Jokic. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan. Right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Shepard's checked in for Thompson. Here's Jokic. Watson kicks to Brown. And the 3 off target.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Finney Smith with the bounce pass. Jokic against Şengün. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Nuggets trail by 10, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Brown. Brown, the pass to Brown. Jokic inside. Şengün covering. Watson for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jacks up a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already at double. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Brown. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. All the way to CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, that you have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Houston. Hardaway is screen on Van Vliet. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Murray's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in the front.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Another 3 for Denver.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Brown against Van Vliet. Hardaway is screen on Van Vliet. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Şengün. Over Valanciunas, and Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Hardaway a screen on Van Vliet. Brown kicks to Watson. Pass to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Over Şengün. No good from Valanciunas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Now Gordon. Scoreless thus far. Johnson in the corner. There's the triple. Offensive rebound on the wing, Johnson. Pass to Jokic. The second chance effort. Here's Najee. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Gordon following the score by Houston. Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's Houston on the break. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. They could use a bucket. And Jokic is good on the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 14. Now here's Gordon. Still scoreless. Driving in. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start in the second quarter. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And that's almost impossible to defend against Van Vliet. A pretty looking floater.
Denver's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Now here's Gordon. And there's the drive. Here's Jokic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Smith for 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Here's Van Vliet. Denver able to drain the 3. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Jokic. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jokic inside. Capella's there. And Jokic will just torch you inside. Houston leading by 12. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Brown pulls it down.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Van Vliet, right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
36.
Hey, folks.
Taking his time on offense has allowed him to get into a rhythm. A rhythm. And his...
All right, guys. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Tari Eason. Right, Van Vliet out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Pass to Şengün. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. This one has been all about Ahmed Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A nice shot by Katie.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Wide open look here for Murray, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Murray's got 15.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
Here's Thompson. Moves back up. And Şengün throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
He set the screen. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Şengün uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Van Vliet gets to Durant. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Johnson dishes to Murray. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets with some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Gordon. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets 3rd.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Thompson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. The wide open look for Durant. Another miss by Houston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Şengün against Brown. Hardaway a screen on Şengün. In the corner, Murray with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Thompson against Brown. Out to Smith for the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Smith's got 8 points.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brown against Thompson. Brown outside. For 3, Murray. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh,
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Durant for three. They get it back. Here's Thompson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hardaway is screen on Thompson. He hits Brown with the drive. Valanciunas finds Murray. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Thompson. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 17 points from Amen Thompson. And here is Brown. Still without a basket. In the corner, Murray with it. Again, the miss by Murray. Rockets leading by 17. Pulls up. Another shot, and it's blocked. Watson the screen. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Murray. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Thompson with the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Thompson against Brown. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Amen Thompson. Brown with it. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Murray for 3. Tries again. Watson kicks to Brown. Stolen by Durant. Smith outside. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 10 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Denver calls timeout. Kobe's checked in for Durant. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Amen Thompson.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Here's Jokic. Doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Şengün. Rockets leading by 21. Here's Holiday. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Şengün throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
From deep, Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night. Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Bruce Brown. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Brown, good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Here's the floater. And they pick up 2. And that's 21 points from Amen Thompson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. And here's Jokic. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lob pass to Capella. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. It's Brown with the drive. From deep, Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got 31 points.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brown against Van Vliet. Pass to Jokic for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. Jokic with it for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Bucket is good.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Van Vliet against Brown. Takes it inside. And here's Jokic outside. Traps in the tray. Jokic has got 34.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And Kevin Durant has subbed in for Thompson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told his players, "I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now." Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got 31.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Van Vliet looking around. From deep. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that game.
Gordon against Durant. Outside Gordon. Brown. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 13. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Finney Smith passes to KD. And another three for Houston.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
KD against Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 34.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet with a screen on Johnson.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for Amen Thompson. He's checked in for Houston. And so Eason nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 15. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
And here are the Nuggets now. Now Murray. Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. Pocket 6. Lets the 3 fly. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet outside. Houston moving the ball around. Latrey. Shot by Eason. No good.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Gordon against KD. In the corner, Murray with it. Second chance shot. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Now here's Van Vliet. Eason, a screen on Jokic. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Thompson outside.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Up again. To the wing right side. The Rockets with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Gordon. Murray for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Şengün with the ball. Jokic defending. Johnson finds Jokic. Here's Brown. Gordon deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. It falls! What a beautiful shot to Brown to within 3.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And here's KD for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
In the corner, Murray with it. There's the 3. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Şengün. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
In the corner, Murray with it. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and look at these matched plays, Mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Van Vliet outside, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called, Nuggets. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a three to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put